I know I haven't done a video in a while, and people have written to me and asked me if I'm okay and if I'm taking a break or not. I wasn't taking a break. I've been kind of busy the last couple of weeks and trying to come up with some new content. And I've come up with some stuff, and I've got a video that I was going to produce yesterday, but yesterday, August 3rd, Monday, I fell. And I have I seriously injured I got a banged up elbow. I got a fractured bone in there. I've got my shoulder. When I fell, I thought for sure I dislocated my shoulder, but I didn't. I have a lot of swelling there, but this shoulder is the shoulder that I was supposed to have the rotator cuff surgery on. And I got to tell you, this is the first time in my life I've fell. And I fell walking to the mall right down below here where I live. I just wasn't 20 steps away from my driveway, and I twisted my ankle on something, and I lost my footing, and I hit the ground. Felt like I hit the ground doing about 60 miles an hour, and I thought I was going to slide all the way down to the end of the sidewalk, but fortunately it was only just like an inch or so, but it was enough to give me this mess on my leg that you see here. And I got bumps and bruises and scratches, and they pulled all kinds of crap out of my elbow. So anyway, kind of messed up right now, and I don't really. It's probably going to be a few days before I continue and do another video. I want to tell you about something that is kind of sad to me, because when I fell, um, there were two Ecuadorian guys that walked right by and didn't even acknowledge that I was there. You know, I'm laying there on the sidewalk, feet out in the street, blood dripping from my elbow, trying to get up, and I can't get up. And they just go on by and didn't check on me or anything. So, not that they're obligated to, but Stella told me that they probably thought I was um, either waiting for a taxi or I was drunk, passed out or something. Who knows? Because that happens around here. I don't know that it's so much with expats, but I know that people get drunk and pass out on sidewalks around here. But a couple came by on a motorcycle, and they saw me and they stopped and they tried everything they could to render aid and get me an ambulance. And as we were trying to communicate with each other, I saw my friend Marilyn Keller and her husband pulled up in front of my building. And I told the people that I said, "This mi amiga, this mi amiga." And they hollered at her. And then Marilyn saw that it was me laying there on the ground, and they came and got me. And her husband is about probably 6'7". He's a big guy. He's not not a he's a big, tall, strong guy. Okay, and I don't mean big like fat. I mean like this guy is a solid muscle machine, and he picked me up off that ground by himself. He picked me up and got me up on my feet. All 250 pounds of uh, this thing here. Okay, so they took me to SIME, which is the clinic there in the mall, and I was there for a couple of hours. We did X-rays. I got a little small little fracture in my arm right below my elbow, and I just bruised my shoulder really bad, and I got scratches and abrasions and bruising my thumb, and it's like, and it's really difficult for me to even use my right arm. I can't even lift it like I can do this. I can't do that with my right arm. So anyway, it's going to take me some time to get through this. And I want to tell you, my visit to see me cost me less than $50. I told them that I had insurance, Butasena, and they charged me $12 for the visit. And then I had to pay for a wrap, uh, a thing to put my elbow, hold my arm in, which you'll notice I don't have on because it's too small and very uncomfortable, and I'm just going to do without it. And and I had to pay for some bandages and stuff, and cleaning solution and everything, and then of course pain pills, and these are called Nomadol Rapid 30. I have no idea what this is. You can see it there for those of you that want to look it up, but you put it on your tongue and you do it after you eat, and it worked pretty good. Today I've just taken a leave, and I think I'll survive without taking any pain medication. Uh, so anyway, the service was great. They took care of me. Okay, and that's all that's important. They took good care of me, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. My fall felt like it cost me an arm and a leg, but thank God it could have been worse. I could have broken my hip, could have hit my head. Who knows, but I'm 74 years old, and I guess this is going to happen. So uh, I do have to say that this is not the most walkable area around here. The sidewalks are horrible. There's stuff sticking up out of concrete that shouldn't be there. Not to mention the doggy bombs that are all over the place. But anyway, that's my story. And I give me a week or so, and I'll get through this. Last night I could only sleep on my back or my left side, and that was it. So I'm gonna get back on the couch after I've got this video posted and get some more rest. Stella's coming over tonight. I'm going to help me out with dinner and stuff. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay? Ciao, ciao.